And we're back again, and this time we're going to throw ourselves into a completely different game. Now, actually, we're getting a lot of requests on our stream here, the stream chat, and you got a nice computer there, so you can actually see the chat.
Yeah, so we just took one here so we can see the chat.
Let's see what you're typing. So say hello in the chat. Say hello to us, and we'll be very happy to say hello back to you. We love you all. Now, we're getting a bunch of requests that people want to see a Prof Splash game, so we're looking for one, but we only found a TBC, so we're going to grab another game before that, so that there's just not only just TBC.
No, we're going to have a PVT in between.
Yes, exactly. And,
so I feel more in my element.
More in your element. Here comes the Protoss elements.
Yeah, so if you want to talk, this was the wrong game to cast.
That was the wrong game to talk. Yeah, all right, fair enough. So you've been very silent now, yes. It's okay, I'm good at talking. So never mind. Let's just throw ourselves into the game, and we're about to start it. Actually, yeah, you're a little behind now with your
I
personal
do +2 to compensate.
Do that to find that one. Yeah, we're getting everything working up here, and I'm thinking we're gonna give a small local applaud to our observer B-Man, who today is running the sound as well.
Yeah, very nice.
B-Man, you are the man, the myth, the legend, the concept, the idea, the thing with the stuff, the thingamabob. Yeah, but our sound guy is doing laundry tonight. He decided that, you know, that's something that you really need to do. He's been working so much with UniSL Starlink that he hasn't had the time to do his laundry. No, he's doing a lot of other stuff. So B-Man is actually running the sound. That's why we didn't have sound during one of the games.
Yeah, they were bad. But just get better.
Yes, he gets better and better, but he's a brilliant person, so it's okay. It's
so, do you want to introduce the players?
May I? Yes, thank you. Actually, for this game, we're going to cast a TVV.
It's just a small mistake. Well, but carry on.
All right, fair enough. We'll get right back to that. And first of all, we're seeing GöranPersson's command center dancing around on the screen here. So if you're with us in your mind, give a small cheer and an applaud at home for GöranPersson, our Terran player. And in the lower right corner, we have one of the players from our last tournament with a psychedelic nexus spinning around on the screen. Give it up for Yahweh at your home sofas. There you go.
Yeah, so I was actually at that Barcraft and he played very well.
Yes.
He won versus Jantram, if I remember correctly.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a nice PVC.
Yeah, it was actually, and he was doing really good. He was very nervous, I know, beforehand, and he actually brought a whole crew of guys cheering him on.
And he's doing a one-base thing here. He's going for a quick gas. Maybe I don't know what we would see actually.
What type of supply did we see? That was a regular. It was a regular 13 gateway, I'm guessing. Still.
Yeah. Well, it's just a bit strange, but I guess it was a bit. Maybe 14 gas, something like that.
Yeah. All right.
So. Maybe it will be some 4-gate because we see that Yahweh is saving Chrono Boost.
Oh, and there's a proxy barracks from GöranPersson hiding on the left side of the screen. What are we thinking, Marauders?
Yes, definitely, because as you said, he has gas, and we see this is a typical 2-racks build because we see the reactor on the. You have one marine, and on the reactor, so we'll see a tech lab coming up on the proxy racks with the concussive shell being upgraded. That's
exactly
at least what I suspect. While Yahweh is doing his thing, he has been chrono boosting the Stalker now. I haven't seen any chrono boost on the warp gate research yet.
Exactly, and these are two Masters level players. So the micro of the props, they're together with the Zealot and the Worker. They're all top notch in this tournament, which is nice. So we're going to see an early push with GöranPersson with Marauders, concussive shells, and a lot of Marines coming out of that. And Yahweh, on the other hand, is building a proxy Robo. Okay, I see why they picked out this game for us. Just to say it, if you take a look at the score here, this is the third game in the series. We decided to not cast the whole series. The other two games were very good as well, and we might be casting them as well later on. But this is the third game and the final game in this series. And
they're both taking out their ace strategy.
Bringing out their
prepared.
ace cheese strategy. All right, which wins? Proxy Robo or Proxy Marauder?
Oh, it's very hard to say. We will see when the attack hits. I don't know, actually. We have to see the game. Yeah, so the gateways come down now, but we need the warp gate to finish up quite quickly. Otherwise, I think
yeah,
will be in trouble. Since let's say he will lose his probes quite soon, and he will not be able to sustain a base trade.
Very much not so. He has a sentry, first of all.
And we see
so
the SCVs there chilling at the reactor. I don't know what they're doing.
And he loses his Zealot and Stalker at the watchtower, which is very bad. Now he needs to back up with that sentry, and he needs to keep that ramp force fielded, basically. The question is there any reason to really run in with that proxy robo? Because he could run an Immortal in, but he has a large... Oh, and he's going to get... He's going to miss his force field.
No.
Oh my God, this is absolutely horrible for Yahweh. I really don't know what he's supposed to do with this.
Immortal will be home just to see that base, I think. We'll see 4 probes
in fire. Yes, burning down the last remnants of that base. And there's focus firing on the Stalkers as they're popping in, and all those workers are trying to
probe an SCV action or so.
Probe on XCV action, and all the pilots are being taken out. And there's a second Immortal coming up now, but really, what can he do?
Yeah, he cannot build anything from the from the gateways and the cybernetics core. Well, he changed his mind, so
and he loses. And he loses all of those pilots. And there's a lot of all these workers are coming in here together with the Immortal, which is going to get focus fired down quite quick.
Yes.
And the sentry coming in just to see all his friends die.
Yes, and even if he cleans up this, he's so behind in workers. Well, not well. Yeah, 14-8, but the percent it's almost twice the amount of workers, and we have to remember that the mutes they are like 4 workers.
Yeah, basically. All right, so he's going to be able to clean out the rest of all these, and he manages to keep his last sentry.
Yeah, and the game continues actually.
It does. But the question is, what can Yahweh really do after this?
And GöranPersson, he like decides, no, I have too many SCVs, I'm going to do a second pusher. He's taking 6 more of his SCVs, just to try to finish this before Yahweh gets anything to be able to defend.
Yeah, before he gets at least a pylon up to be able to sustain all of these buildings. There's losing a pylon in the middle of the map now, and the Immortal and the Sentry were out doing something, I really don't know what, but they were scouting around just for the sake of it. He does have a little energy for force fields here.
Yes, two of them. Maybe he would be able to get 3 if he regenerates quick enough.
Yeah, and he manages to stop those, but he does have vision of the high ground, and that Immortal, is he going to die? No, it was so close. Is he going to be able to get that with it? 2 SCVs get up the ramp, but they didn't manage to do anything. And now the pylon comes up. Well, there wasn't really much for him to warp in, actually, with that pylon as well. And this is looking like the end of Yahweh, my friend.
Yeah, we will see a second try of trying to defend this, but now we see even a man mule from GöranPersson here.
Oh, dude. And there's the GG.
Good game.
And that concludes the very quick best of 3 for us between GöranPersson and Yahweh. That was the 3rd game, actually. And now we know which wins.
Yes, we definitely do.
Yeah, Proxy Marauder or Proxy Robo. Actually, Proxy Marauder should be a lot quicker, shouldn't it?
Yeah, it's much quicker, and as we saw, he faced the pressure long before he could attack himself.
Yeah, actually, yes. And the point is, would you want to run an Immortal into a base with a barracks with a reactor on it? There's a lot of Marines popping out. They're going to be able to
just SCVs themselves,
could take over an Immortal. That's true. So, don't Proxy Robo versus a Proxy Barracks. I'm thinking that's what we want to learn from this game. I'm not sure what we're going to pop into right now. We've had requests on a Prop Dash game, so we're going to dig out one of those. We also had requests to see one of the games between Madelisk and our own Soup Duck. So, Top Masters versus Silver. I'm not sure how interesting that is, but I'm thinking it's probably some players wanting to scout out Madelisk to see what type of... Well, they should be able to just YouTube her games, I'm guessing.
So, I don't know. She's very thorough. Always plays the games on Cloaked. So
yeah, that's true. So we're gonna take a short break and see which game we pop back in. So we'll be back in 3 or 4 minutes.